Be Wealthy and Smart, episode 1479.
Step into a world of wealth and financial freedom without budgets, boredom, or bosses on Be Wealthy and Smart. And now, here's your host, Linda P. Jones.
Welcome to Be Wealthy and Smart. I'm Linda P. Jones, America's Wealth Mentor, empowering women and men worldwide to financial freedom. On today's show, we're going to talk about, is the end of the Ripple case soon? And this was exciting news that Eleanor Terrett of Fox Business reported on X. Eleanor said, "Scoop, two well-placed sources tell me that the SEC versus Ripple case is in the process of wrapping up and could be over soon. My understanding is that the delay in reaching an agreement is due to Ripple's legal team negotiating more favorable terms regarding the August district court ruling, which imposed a $125 million fine on the company and included a permanent injunction preventing the company from selling XRP to institutional investors. The argument, I'm told, is that if the new SEC leadership is wiping the enforcement slate clean for all previously targeted crypto firms because it believes regulatory clarity will resolve the underlying issue, why should Ripple still be penalized? Accepting the Torres ruling as it stands would mean that Ripple is essentially agreeing to admit to wrongdoing, but now the SEC itself is seemingly unsure whether any wrongdoing occurred. There's no real playbook for this kind of thing, which could explain why the case is taking longer to resolve than the rest. Stay tuned." Yeah, so all of that is where we are. And then Metal Lawman, who is in the XRP community as a lawyer, responded. And he said, "I have a theory about why the SEC's unexplained delay in dismissing the Ripple case. It might not be the SEC. It could be that Ripple is negotiating hard to get the SEC to agree to vacate some or all of Judge Torres's decision. The Torres decision was unquestionably great for XRP holders, but the A, finding of securities law violations and the B, injunction with attendant bad boy provisions are not so great for Ripple. This is particularly true if Ripple is considering a future exempt securities offering or IPO, which we all know it is. I believe the SEC would have accepted a settlement where both sides dismiss their appeals and the SEC takes the $125 million penalty in a heartbeat. So it makes sense, to me at least, that Ripple could be negotiating for a better deal than that. This is all pure speculation on my part. I could be wrong, wouldn't be the first time." Well, we like his speculation because we like to hear the legal opinions, and so the fact that he thinks that Ripple may be negotiating for a smaller penalty is interesting news. The other piece of this story is that a well-known Bitcoin follower named Scott Melker, who on X is known as the Wolf of All Streets, and Anthony Scaramucci, who is a hedge fund manager and formerly brief member of the Trump administration in the first presidency, had a discussion on video, and they both agreed that the Ripple case had already been dismissed. They were talking about all the cases that the SEC had brought against crypto companies, and they specifically listed them and said, Ripple has already been dismissed. And then they said they hoped that the Kraken case, the case against the Kraken exchange, would also get dismissed. Well, that case has been dismissed. So the only one that hasn't been dismissed is the Ripple case. But they say it was already dismissed, which means it just hasn't been announced yet. And maybe somebody is waiting to announce that decision concurrent with other news. Why do I say that? Well, because on February 27th, we did have a post from Smoke Dog on X, and he quoted a paper written by someone at Marquette University that said the stablecoin bill would align with the settlement of the SEC case with Ripple. This person wrote, "A potential settlement aligned with the Genius Act's stablecoin framework could accelerate XRP's reintegration into U.S. financial markets, potentially supporting its price and attracting institutional investors." So it could be happening concurrent with the stablecoin legislation. Now, somebody else on X commented that they thought that there was no demand for XRP ETFs, to which I responded, requests for XRP ETFs are filed with the SEC because financial companies anticipate demand for them. XRP is the #1 U.S. crypto and may receive preferential tax treatment. We'll see. During my career with a large Wall Street firm, I witnessed the decision-making process for introducing new financial products. A new financial product such as an ETF is filed because they anticipate it will raise money and the firm will earn the fees, increasing profitability. The idea that there is no demand for XRP or that it will not sell is ridiculous. The only choices people have had for crypto ETFs are Bitcoin and Ethereum. Investors will naturally want to own XRP and may decide to divest all or in part from other crypto ETFs and buy XRP, especially if preferential tax treatment, such as no tax on U.S. crypto, is passed. In addition, now that President Trump has specifically mentioned XRP is in the digital asset stockpile, this gives legitimacy to XRP, and more investors may feel comfortable investing in it. It is more likely new investors will invest by ETF than directly in crypto, since it is easier and they have more funds available in IRAs or retirement plans. This is a huge opportunity and very bullish for XRP in my opinion. Stay tuned. So that was in response to Franklin Templeton filing with the SEC for an XRP ETF. Franklin Templeton being one of the largest money managers in the world with over $1 trillion in assets under management. So things just keep getting better and better. Don't let the price of XRP fool you or bother you. This should only be seen as an incredible opportunity as we're still in the first inning. If you haven't yet subscribed to Be Wealthy and Smart, hit the subscribe button and you'll be notified as soon as new podcasts are available. And all of my podcasts are on my website at lindapjones.com/podcasts. And while you're there, sign up for my weekly newsletter for more wealth tips for your financial freedom. That's all for today. Until next time, live the good life and be wealthy and smart.
Thank you for listening to Be Wealthy and Smart with Linda P. Jones. Share the wealth and tell your family and friends about the show. Check out our website, blog, and social media for more riches at www.bewealthyandsmart.com.